What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Now that the news is broken with this official statement put out by Raven and SK on Instagram that they have broken up after his multiple other women have stepped forward with proof and receipts of him playing all three of them. And guys, mind you, I think they are potentially even more women who can come out in the future, right? The way that this man was tricking off on everybody, I believe that there are more women who will come forward. So now that the news has come out that the two of them have broken up, one of Raven's friends has created a TikTok account specifically to drag SK. So do you guys remember this woman? She's the bald one on the left, Nicole. She appeared with this other girl to sit down for a lunch with Raven and SK on season 3 of Love is Blind. And she really, honestly, in my opinion, I didn't gel with her. I didn't mesh with her. I did not like the way that she made weird comments about SK's body, claiming that Raven is typically into more athletic men, as if SK himself is not athletic, right? Like SK very obviously is somebody who works out and takes good care of his body. He has muscles. Look at his arms. Look at his chest. Look at his stomach. Like the man is fit and he's muscular. So I found it kind of like haterish the way that McCall tried to down him on his physique and claimed that he didn't physically look like Raven's usual type because he's not that muscular or whatnot. Total lie. And then she also said that when she pictured Raven's ideal man, she didn't get Nigerian vibes at all, which I felt was at least slightly xenophobic. And I don't know if it was her or the other girl to her left who said this, but somebody said that Raven wouldn't make a great Nigerian wife because Nigerian women are submissive. Like basically all they do is come home and cook for their man and don't do anything else. I was like, wow, tell me you don't know Nigerian women without telling me you don't know Nigerian women. Let me tell you about the Nigerian women I know, okay? They are an Oscar. I know a couple. One of them, she just graduated from Oxford University. Another one graduated from Oxford a couple years ago, both with their masters, one with an MBA. She is an accountant, and the other with a general master's degree, I believe, in in engineering. She's an engineer. And then I know others who study fine arts and whatnot. Like they're very, very accomplished women. Another one I know, she's got a makeup brand that I love and support and wear all the time. And she is a cosmetic chemist. Like I really did not like either of these girls, to be honest with you. And I hated the way that they spoke to SK at their sit down meeting with him. Did he turn out to be an F-boy? Yes, absolutely. But are these two shady friends? Yeah, at the same time, which we actually, why don't we get into that before we get into her? So listen, I'm going to show you her TikTok videos where she talks crap about SK. This is her TikTok account. It's called Cole in the Cut. But just so that we are clear here, Raven dropped her as a friend. So if you go to Raven's Instagram account, you will see that Raven doesn't even follow this girl, right? So if you look at her following, sorry, you guys, my Instagram is in French. Again, I live in France. French is one of the languages I speak. And so if you look at her suivi, the people that she follows, Cole in the Cut is not there. And then when you look at her followers, Cole in the Cut is not there either. So that leads me to believe that she blocked her or they blocked each other. I personally believe that these two girls blocked each other because I do think that Cole would still be following her if she were allowed to, the way that she's over here on TikTok talking about Raven's ex-fiance, ex-boyfriend. So anyway, let's get into these videos. Full disclosure, I have not watched all three of them. Your girl has been dipping it and doing it, living my best life over here in Paris. I haven't gotten around to it, okay? Like, I'm too busy. But let's get into this together. So she made 3 different videos. And again, her TikTok account seems to have specifically been created to talk about the drama going down with SK and Raven. So, and again, it appears as though Raven blocked her as a friend. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's because of the way that she and that other girl just left Raven hanging at her wedding. Neither of them went after Raven when she went off crying after being dumped at the altar. Shady 1, shady 2. But anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's play her first video.
So it took me a minute to come on here and really talk about how I felt about this scene because I've just read such negative comments. I have read the positive ones. Thank you for all that have reached out after seeing me on Love is Blind Season 3, Episode 7. My name is McCall. I am Raven's friend. So I think
I'm sorry, but we're starting off with a lie. Nicole, you were no longer Raven's friend. She does not follow you on IG. You do not follow her either. I think you got blocked, boo. I think you got blocked.
do a few parts because I have a lot to say.
Mind you, I think it's very odd how she's like, I'm sorry it's taken me so long to come out with this. Thank you all so much for reaching. Who are you? Sis, we forgot about you. We're just like, okay, well, who we think about you as that rude girl who we saw for all of 30 seconds. No one is reaching out to you about this breakup. Stop it. Stop.
But, yeah, so SK, you were at the lunch talking about you were so ready to get married. Y'all worked out a budget. This isn't giving me those types of vibes when you do stuff like that to people. Even if he did this for fame, like people are saying, you don't hurt someone in the midst of doing that. And it's just like I just feel like he has an undercover life. Like something was telling me, which is why my face was like that. Y'all saw how I was looking that entire scene. I was just not sold. I was like, the math ain't mathing. And then episode 6 said, well, he stated, I got to live on a student budget. And everybody was calling Raven a gold digger. Oh, he's going off to college. He's trying to better his life. You need to stay down with him. Y'all, how are you on a student budget and you got to live like a student, but you flying Hannah out to Cabo? I'm just saying, I don't know.
Listen, I agree with her. You do not hurt people for the pursuit of fame. That's sick. It's disgusting. It's selfish and just awful all the way around. And again, student budget, yet you're flying not just Hannah out, but the other girl, M, who came forward with her own receipts. Liar, liar, pants on fire. She's right.
So, something just was not sitting right with me with this man when I was at the lunch, which is why I said what I said. He really had y'all fooled. And I'm here to say, I told y'all, fucking told y'all.
Mind you, you guys, she is being eaten up in the comments. I don't know if you've been seeing me scroll them to the front, through the side, but everyone's like, wow, look at this. You're trying to get clout. This is the type of friend that you shouldn't have. The ones that wait in the cut for an I told you so moment. Like, have you checked on your friend? Like, it's a lot, and a lot of people are not happy that she's coming forward. And speaking about Raven's relationship, when Raven isn't even speaking about Raven's relationship, it is a bit odd. So now let's move into her second video.
Thinking it, but you said it. That's so me. I'm always going to say what's uncomfortable. I don't like sitting at a table full of people and we're not addressing the elephant in the room. Like, don't have me at no awkward tables. I don't like having awkward dinners. I love eating, as y'all could freaking see on the show. And it was hot that day. So I'm like, if y'all gonna have me on national television, like, let's be for real. And SK had y'all all fooled that this man was just some angel, like his ex said. Oh, like he's out here acting so innocent. And I'm like, I knew something in my gut was literally saying this man is fraud. But I was the villain. The bald-headed girl was the villain. Call me when y'all want to be for real.
Like, she seems really happy with this. She really does. Watch it again from the beginning when she talks about the meme. You were thinking it, but you said it. Like, she laughs about it. Her friend who doesn't follow her, who seems to have blocked her on Instagram, her friend's pain, seems to be a fun I told you so moment for her. Let's go.
Well, you were thinking it, but you said it. That's so me.
How odd is that? One thing I will tell y'all about this Nicole girl, she seems like the type of friend, and I don't want to be rude or disrespectful, but, in friend groups, you have people who get approached, who get more male attention than their friends, right? And so sometimes you have friends who are resentful of that and take joy and glee and pleasure in when they're like more quote unquote desirable friend or desired friend goes through heartache in love. They see it as like their friend being taken down a notch, and they like to like twist the knife and rub it in. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from Nicole. The vibe I get from her is that Raven and their other friend, this one right here, usually get a lot of attention when they go out, and that she gets less than them. And so now this is an opportunity for her to kind of feel like, oh, well, you ain't that cute, right? Like, if you were that cute, he wouldn't treat you like that, or this or that. Like, it's her very like, let me pay you back for all the times that men were into you and not into me. That's the vibe I get from her. And that's the dangerous type of friend to have, in my opinion. This is wholly inappropriate, the videos that she's made so far, especially this one where she's like, I told y'all so. Be for real. Like, girl, what? Anyway, this is her last video about the situation. So let's check it out.
This picture is just hilarious because it's giving I got over on somebody. Like, that's just what the vibe of this picture is giving. And the fact, just going back on the show about how he said he had a budget, it wasn't no student budget, y'all. He had multiple women on a budget, multiple women budget. Love is Blind season 3 budget. He had a budget to take care of all these women. I feel bad for not only her, but my friend. But this is actually ridiculous. And this is just a really terrible plot twist that I did not want to happen, for sure. So, yeah.
Did you guys notice that? Like, she starts off this video giggling and having fun, and then at the end, she tries to like compose herself and act like she really gives an F about her friend. Like, here it is. Look, she's laughing.
This picture is just hilarious because it's giving I got over.
I'm sorry, y'all, but this girl, something in the buttermilk is not clean with her. She's a hater. She's a low-key hater. I think that maybe, I don't know. It's like that I told you before. I feel like maybe she always felt like she was low-key in competition with Raven. She was jealous of maybe Raven getting more attention than her, this, that, or the other. And this is her moment to really kick her friend while she's down. Raven, t'as bien fait to block this girl. You really do not need this girl in your inner circle, because she is not a real friend. She is absolutely not a real friend. Would not, first of all, talk to your man the way that she did at that dinner to try and break your relationship from the beginning and implant seeds of doubt. And second of all, would not make the kind of TikToks that this McCall woman has been making. Like, the fact that she literally opened a TikTok account specifically to make videos clowning her friend getting cheated on by SK. Like, that's wild to me. You see, you guys, these are the only videos that she has, and they are her kikiing, ha-haing, laughing, and I told you soing about SK. Wow, that is grimy. And you guys saw the comments, right? I was like scrolling the comments on the side as I kind of play the videos for you. Everybody is seeing right through this girl. I'm telling y'all, frenemies exist. Be careful. Keep a strong eye on the people in your circle. You might have a McCall in your circle. And let me tell you, you see the way she's getting glee. She's getting joy out of her friend being clowned in front of the world. She's like, oh, not so cute now, are you? Huh? Not so cute now, are you? That's the vibe I'm getting from her. And I absolutely do not like it. I really feel for Raven. Not only has she been betrayed and humiliated by her fiance in front of the world, an ex-boyfriend, and whatever you call this, but her own quote unquote friend has chosen to stab her in the back and kick her while she's down for a few clicks, for a little bit of engagement on TikTok, on the Clock app, you guys. Wow, the shame, the shame, the shame. But listen, at the very least, it seems as though our girl Raven has blocked McCall, so she won't have that kind of nasty, jealous, competitive energy in her inner circle. I'm telling you guys, I'm speechless at this. What do you think about it all? Is McCall being a hater? Is she a low-key jealous friend? Is it right to say I told you so? Is it weird to create a TikTok account specifically to clown your friend and her man for playing her? And also, do you think that Raven blocked her? Let me know. And did you get peep game at this dinner and again at the wedding when neither one of these girls ran after Raven? Only SK's mom had the freaking decency to check on her and see if she was okay after being dumped at the altar. Let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.